everybody, Finn and Jump Realty with your Wednesday market snapshot. Going to be a quick one today because it's offer day on 3609 Askin, so we're a wee bit busy. Been fielding phone calls all morning, so this is the exciting part. It's actually been very interesting from this perspective. Usually when it comes to offer date and my clients, I'm like, this is the exciting day, and they're all anxious, and I'm like, why are you anxious? This is the fun part. Now I get why. Anyways, so the market, really interesting this week. I've started to see a little bit of hope in the sense of some of these headlines that have been like screaming for blood are now have taken a breath. I don't know if they got zen, lit a candle, but we're starting to see increments of, oh, it's not going to crash. And oh, we might be in for a soft landing. And oh, it might not be as bad as we thought. So I think some of the fear is leaving and some of the reality is setting in, is that this is a good time to buy, and then we will get inflation under control, and this is normal. These rates are normal, and it was a bit bumpy and it was some tough love from the government, but it seems to be working. People seem to be more hopeful about next year and are more willing to come to the table right now. So that is the good news. For the education portion of the program today, I wanted to talk about comparables and what a comparable really is and how it's used. So you'll hear realtors say, oh, I'll look at the comps. And the comps are the comparable sales, which determines market value. So market value is what people actually will pay for something. What you list it at and what you sell it at are two different things. So when your realtor says, I want to look at the comps, what they do is they want to look at the sales, usually in the last 90 days at least, sometimes closer, sometimes a little bit out longer. But they want to look at what the sales have been in the area, and that will give them a good indication, of what houses are selling for. Because again, each house is different. Each house brings different things to the table. And I bring this up because comparables are different than an appraisal. An appraisal is done professionally, and it has different values that have to be hit. And they look more at the house itself. Is there a garage? Is there a swimming pool? What's the lot like? What's the lot size like? What's the structure? What's the condition of the structure? They look at very factual things. Comps look at that, but it's also, there's a component that's emotional because people buy houses based on a variety of reasons. So the comps give you an indication. An appraisal is done differently and for different purposes. Appraisals are usually done for estate sales. They're done for mortgages most commonly, and commonly appraisals are being done more and more by automatic instead of people, which I find sad because there is an art to it. So that's the thing today, to remember the difference between getting an appraisal on your house and looking at the market value of your house, because the market value will always change, because the market always changes because it's dynamic. The appraisal will change, but not as much. So there's less give there. So just something to know when your agent says, I'm gonna look at the comps, and you're like, what are the comps? It is comparable homes in the area. Okay, so that's educational proportion. I have to get back to work, and I will see you next Wednesday and let you know how everything turned out. Take care, guys.